What up, Screen Fiends? I'm GB, and you're tuned in to Headz TV, where we like to discuss all the wonderful things appearing on your movie and your TV screens. In this episode, we're going to have another Game of Thrones discussion. We're going to talk about Euron Greyjoy and the priceless gift that he's bringing to Cersei. Okay, so in episode 1, we have a fantastic scene where Euron Greyjoy comes to King's Landing and has an audience with the Queen, and Jaime's there as well as the Mountain. And basically he's trying to offer Cersei, Queen Cersei, the Iron Fleet, that's what he's dubbing it, right? For her hand in marriage and a place on the throne. And surprisingly, Cersei turned him down because she's the one that invited him there. So I really thought she was going to accept right away. But I guess she wanted him to prove his loyalty or to just get something out of the deal. I don't really know exactly what her motive was there. But she turns him down, which makes Euron say, all right, well, I'll get you what any lovely lady wants. And that's a priceless gift to win your hand in marriage, right? And he sets off. So now what might that gift be? Well, I have a few ideas. One of them is more plausible than the other, but knowing what I know of the books, the source material and whatnot, I can't help but let my mind wander a tad. So book readers will feel me on some of these more so than people who just watch the show. I'll get the last one I'm going to go through is what I feel is the most plausible. So first we have the dragon horn. Now, supposedly the dragon horn is able to control or manipulate a dragon when blown. Now, in the book, granted, in the book, Euron has one of these horns. So I'm thinking that that may be the gift. Or it could be just him blowing the horn and stealing one of Dany's dragons. Now, as far as the show goes, I don't know if they're going to do this. Because, you know, they have to kind of explain the horn. And but I guess it wouldn't be that hard to explain the horn quickly. And then Euron not knowing if it works or not. Because he's never come across a dragon. You know, and then blowing it and seeing that it works. So I guess it's not all that far-fetched. But there has been no mention of a dragon horn or a horn that can do that. And that may be a little too fantastical for the show. I don't really know. They've never done anything like that before where like something like an object is magical where it can, you know, perform some sort of magic like mind controlling a dragon, right? So there's that. You know, yeah, I'm about, I don't know, maybe 70-30 on this one, where 30% of me hopes and thinks it might happen, but 70% of me is pretty sure they're not going to go the dragon horn route, right? And then the second option is maybe he knows of an army or additional men that can be recruited for Cersei's cause. And I think this is also, this is a good idea, I think, but there's been no mention of no army. You know, why would he not get this army beforehand? How is that a priceless gift? Because any army can be bought. So, probably not an army, right? Maybe some other weapon or artifact that can be used against dragons. I don't, you know, offhand, I don't know of any weapons or things or magical items that are supposed to be able to take out a dragon. From what I know, and I don't know everything, not even close to everything about the source material. I don't recall any one item being like, you know, able to take down dragons without a problem, with ease. Sorry. Or whatever, but you know, maybe he has some sort of giant dragon glass arrows or something like that. I don't know. But dragon glass is for White Walkers, not for dragons. So yeah, I don't know, but maybe there's some sort of weapon. I think that is the second most plausible idea, that he has some sort of weapon. But, you know, and that could be priceless, I guess, if, you know, if one doesn't know how to make that weapon or whatever, it's priceless, right? You can't really, especially if you're going up against dragons and you have something that can take dragons down. Because look, Cersei has got to be able to get some sort of meat in the game. You know, she's basically helpless right now once Dany comes. Once Dany gets to King's Landing, Queen's Landing, should we call it now? It's hopeless for Cersei. So I'm thinking that maybe Euron has something against dragons, so something they can use to help defeat or take down at least one of the dragons, and then finally, and what I think is the most likely to occur, is someone, a person, somebody that Cersei wants. Now, who does Cersei want? Dany? Definitely not going to be Dany. Tyrion? I don't think it's going to be Tyrion either, because he's going to be by Dany's side at Dragonstone, right? So I really don't think it'll be Tyrion. Or maybe the Sand Snakes, because they're responsible for killing Myrcella. And that, to me, is the most likely. Or Lady Olenna, the Tyrell, the woman that basically leads the Tyrells, right? Maybe it's her. But I don't think so, because I think Jaime is about to head off to Highgarden to kind of deal with the Tyrells and maybe rob them of their food and whatever other provisions they can take. Yeah, so that's most likely to me, is that one or all of the Sand Snakes. Now, where are they and how would he get them? I believe they're on the fleet, Yara's ships, but who knows where they are now, because I think their ships are docked, right? Unless they're patrolling or around Dragonstone, because Dragonstone is on an island, I believe, so they could be, I guess, patrolling around it, guarding it or whatever, just posted up all around the island. I guess that's where they could be. I thought from the previews we were going to get some sort of sea battles, so maybe that's what it is. They're on the ships, and now Euron is going to go after them and end up kidnapping them or killing them, bringing Cersei their heads. I don't really know where exactly they're going, but I think that's the most likely, is that he's going to bring them the Sand Snakes. Now, are they priceless? I mean, I guess you could just pay someone to go kill them or kidnap them, so I don't really know if I consider that a priceless gift. So, I don't know, maybe it's the Sand Snakes in addition to a weapon, but I think that's a little much. I don't know. You guys let me know down below. What do you think, Euron? What do you think his priceless gift to Cersei will be? And will she accept it? Will it be something that she really wants? You definitely let me know down below. I personally think it will be something she wants, because I think they will join forces, but end up turning on each other at some point, possibly, or at least that's their plans. But like I said, you let me know down below. Let me know what you think is going on with Euron and his gift and Cersei in that whole situation. Or if you want to just talk anything Game of Thrones, drop that down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. Always appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.